Do you think your husband is having an affair? He most likely is. You are not insane or paranoid. Trust your instincts on this one. When something is off, out of place, or doesn't seem right, our nervous system has ways to let us know. Numerous studies have shown that over 20% of married couples in today's culture deal with emotional and sexual infidelity. Relationship expert and marriage therapist Esther Perel claims that there are various reasons why people cheat, including loss of closeness, sadness, and personal pleasure. Even happily married husbands have been known to cheat for either these reasons or just because they can. How can you tell if your husband is cheating on you, and what warning signs should you watch out for? Most affairs are revealed over time and rarely remain a secret. If you pay attention to the following indicators of a cheating husband, you can discover the affair on your own. Here are the 10 physical signs your husband is cheating on you. 10. He has an irregular work schedule. Have you noticed that your husband is suddenly working too much and developing workaholic tendencies? He used to leave work at 6 o'clock, but now he frequently stays later, attends more meetings, and works on more tasks. These could be the indicators that he is lying at work. Workplace affairs are frequent and more often than you may imagine. Has he recently become more talkative about a coworker, collaborating on projects with them, attending meetings over lunch, or having to travel more? Has your husband developed a strong interest in a female coworker and divulged too many personal details about her? This raises serious concerns if you choose yes to any of these questions. He might be having an affair with a coworker if you notice any significant changes to his work schedule or the people he interacts with. 9. He has new hobbies. Since you have been married for some time, your husband has probably introduced you to most of his interests and pastimes. Your husband was always into sports or video games, but now he's really into gardening or hiking. Your husband's new interests could indicate that his mistress shares them, fostering intimacy and driving you away. If you have previously asked your spouse to participate in one of his new interests and he has declined, that is a particular clue that he is unfaithful and that another lady is involved. Beware of husbands who put their hobbies before their wives and justify doing them alone. It just confirms to him that there is a gap in the marriage and justification for cheating. 8. He has unexplained expenses. You discover new fees, levies, or money withdrawals as you pay your bills. You don't recall making those hotel reservations, getting that vehicle rental, or dining at that establishment. Asking your spouse about these costs will result in him lying about money, dodging the topic, or claiming he has no idea where the charges originated. That is a major warning sign that he is lying. A spouse is financially cheating on his wife when he spends excessive money on activities, destinations, and expenses that do not advance the marriage. Financial infidelity should not be regarded lightly if the couple is hiding their spending and lying about it. 7. He has lost his sexual appetite for you. In a marriage, the sexual connection is crucial. It increases vulnerability, reduces stress, and improves the bond between the two people. Without valid medical justification, a lack of sex in a relationship is a warning sign. Be on the lookout if your husband suddenly loses his sex desire because guys typically have a high libido and sex drive. Loss of libido in men typically indicates either a medical problem or cheating. Your husband may be having an affair if you find yourself making the first move, donning the lingerie, and enjoying foreplay with no response. 6. He has changed or added passwords to his devices. Cheating is now more prevalent than ever, thanks to electronics. To promote trust and intimacy, married couples should be completely open with one another. There shouldn't be any passwords that aren't known to you on the gadgets, hidden social media profiles, or secrets. Therefore, suddenly, he starts using his phone secretively, locks it when you enter the room, receives calls from ominous numbers, and takes it to the bathroom. Beware. Your husband can explain why he spends so much time on his phone while at work. Men who are honest and have nothing to conceal don't mind if you use their phone, primarily if you both used to feel at ease doing so. Therefore, a husband who keeps his passwords a secret from his wife or changes them frequently may be having an affair. He would only need to be careful of his equipment or privacy if he had something to conceal. 5. He's taking care of the car too much. You may be wondering why excessive car maintenance is a hint that your husband is having extramarital affairs. Let's investigate. Does he suddenly drive a spotless automobile when he never bothered before? Is the car's mileage more than it ought to be? Is his car seat not where you would expect it to be? These could be hints from an unfaithful husband. It is only natural to get suspicious if the way he treats his car is unusual, and he offers no plausible explanations or responses. He can be trying to impress his mistress or cover up infidelity in the automobile. 4. He's buying a lot of gifts. Who doesn't enjoy receiving gifts, particularly from their spouse? Everyone enjoys being surprised by their partner. Even one of the 5 love languages is providing gifts. In a happy marriage, receiving flowers, chocolates, and other lovely gifts is beneficial. But is the husband cheating if he's being too accommodating? Receiving gifts more frequently than before in the relationship or purchasing a gift out of the blue when it has never been a thing in your relationship indicates that a man is cheating. Extraordinary and extravagant gifts and vacations are even more suspicious. Gifts only sometimes show a man's adoration and dedication. Remember that husbands frequently purchase gifts after straying because of their guilty conscience. He's probably overcompensating to make himself feel better. 3. He always stays out at night and can't be reached. This one may be evident for some people but not for others. A warning sign is if your husband frequently calls and is quite dependable about staying out late. As is not returning your calls when you call to check in, or if having a husband who frequently leaves the house without taking you or informing you of his whereabouts has become the new normal. In a happy marriage, accountability and communication are vital components. They encourage openness, closeness, a deeper bond, and trust. Infidelity in a husband is evident if a man stays out all night, is unreachable and becomes hostile or defensive when you bring up the subject. In addition to picking up the phone, a husband with nothing to hide might reassure his wife that everything is well, explain why he is running late, and indicate that he is on his way home. 2. He changes his fashion style and appearance. New haircut, new style, or new gym membership. Wow, it's great to see your partner taking care of himself. However, a sudden change in appearance, particularly a drastic one, can suggest that the person is trying to make a good impression. If your husband started exercising, he might do so to feel better about himself and become healthier. Additionally, he might have opted to make certain adjustments after taking someone's criticism of his appearance to heart. Even though it's not unusual, he won't hesitate to share it with you if you inquire. However, be wary if you notice sudden, severe changes in a person's looks or mannerisms, as this might indicate adultery. 1. He has other social media profiles and hides them. Social networking is a fun method to communicate with others, gather knowledge, and tell your stories. It is an excellent way to initiate or continue an affair, though. A short like or hello on a chat app might develop into a man receiving the approval and attention he craves but won't ask his wife for. Be cautious to ensure your partner has no hidden social media profiles. Online affairs are frequently seen by spouses as more innocent, making them simpler to carry out. It's unlikely that your husband is proud of his activities on any secret Facebook or Instagram accounts that he may have. What further cues can a husband be using to cheat online? One is that a husband spends so much time on social media that it almost seems like an addiction. You also observe that your husband browses Instagram for other women and appears to like each of their posts, but what you find more striking is the husband who seems to like every post from a single lady. What should you do if your husband is cheating on you? Gathering information might be an excellent place to start before approaching him. The challenging phase follows. There must be complete honesty, transparency, and severe guilt on your husband's behalf, and the affair must terminate for you even to contemplate staying. Refrain from making snap decisions, Give yourself time to consider your options. Do you want to remain together or get a divorce? You will likely experience a wide range of sentiments and emotions during this time, so it is acceptable to take some time to consider your options. Keep having faith in yourself. You sensed something was off with your gut, and your intuition will also guide you in the right direction. Keep in mind that neither this nor the affair was caused by you. One of the most painful situations you could imagine is learning that your husband cheated on you. Take the time to look after yourself, eat healthily, get enough sleep, and engage in enjoyable activities. You can use this to decide on your marriage's best course of action. Did we miss anything? Comment below your signs your boo might be cheating. If you like this content on love and relationships, hit that like button, and subscribe to our channel. See you soon, loves.